Simon Cowell, Britain's grumpiest old git, can help you. I've got a couple of ideas for you. I recorded this message and then I thought, wait a minute, I can help him with that. I'll redo it, so this is what I'm doing. Have you heard, folks, over the last few days, they were saying, Simon's trying to put a boy band together. Oh, aye, he wants to produce another boy band. He's doing a Netflix series based on it. And he's auditioning at 3 or 4 venues throughout the country. Now, it was in the press 2 or 3 days ago that in his auditions at Liverpool, they went down pretty poorly. The press was saying there was only about 40 or 50 people turned up. Simon's saying there was at least 200. I think I know who I would believe, but I might well be wrong. But anyway, it's not started that well. Anyway, he's been trying to drum up more support, and to that end, he's been on This Morning promoting it. But before that, I read something, I think it was yesterday afternoon, sometime this morning maybe. Simon has now said, oh aye, the boy band can be open to, wait for it, I don't want to get this wrong, so not subject at the moment, trans men. Trans men can come in as well. It's all inclusive, this boy band. Whether you're a woman becoming a man, a woman thinks she wants to be a man, a woman with dangly bits, whatever, it doesn't matter. If you identify as a man and not as a woman, you can get in. So that opens the door to more, doesn't it? More folk. I don't mean more, but I mean more folk. Because he's struggling for numbers, you see. So anyway, that's what he said. Now, before we go any further, thought to myself this morning, is that Simon Cowell? It is. It was him. It's his voice that gave it away, folks. His voice. When he opened his mouth, I knew the voice. His mouth wasn't working as you'd want it to, but I knew the voice. Looked nothing like him at all. Nothing like him at all. Anyway, that's by the by, is that. So yeah, trans folk can come in. So the doors are open. Absolutely open. And I thought to myself, well, that could work for you, Simon. You know, when it comes to the high bits, singing the high bits, you might be sorted there. That could be a good one. And then I thought to myself, well, I think he's only got 2 or 3 more auditions and he's not going that well by all accounts. And he's got spots to fill, you know, and he's got a show to do for Netflix. It can't fall flat on its face. I thought, what if the numbers are awful for all auditions and they can't fill the 4 or 5 spots they'll need? Because they won't just be filling 4 or 5 spots. They'll be getting 20 or 30 people and whittling it down and doing tasks and going in chairs and moving around. They'll do all that because that's what he always does. I thought, the numbers might be really down. All right, you've invited trans folk in, but that's only going to be a small percentage. What are you going to do? Then I had a thought, didn't I? Now this is where I can help him. I thought to myself, Simon, I know what you can do. If you're struggling, only a thought. It'll cost you a couple of bobbing airfares, but go over to that there Thailand. You'll sort out a boy band there. You never know what you're going to get. You know, apples and pears, you just don't know. You know, you don't know what's down... Well, never mind what's down there. What I'm saying is, the boys will pass as boys and the girls will pass as... Everyone will pass as boys if you want them to. Go to Thailand, you'll be sorted there. So if you've got a problem, jump on a plane. That's what I would suggest. But that's only me. But that's what I would do. I know they do it more the other way there, you know, where boys pass off as girls. I know that, but if they can do that, I'm sure they can do the old... flip side, I'm sure they can, absolutely no problem at all. You'd be fine with that, Simon. That would work. That would work for you. Anyway, only an idea on my part. If you're struggling, Simon, that's what I would do. Take it further afield, and I think you'll be fine. I think you'll have plenty of people knocking your door down for auditions there. You know what I mean? I do, honestly. You've obviously not thought about changing rooms and all that, though, when you get this band together and they're working away and stuff. You're going to have probably different changing rooms from different toilets. They're going to have different toilet habits and whatever else. You've obviously not thought of all that. Anyway, I'll leave that with you. That's your problem. It's not mine, is it? I've got no axe to grind there. You do what you want to do, Simon. You do what you want to do. You always have.